We're here. Everything's fine. It's fine. Oh, I did my... What was that about? Load world? I'm going to turn up my volume of my headset a little bit here. Load world? I usually have it kind of ready, but we were so engrossed into the fishing tournament, so... How y'all doing tonight? How's your week going? Evening, Quasi-Miaio! I don't know if I said it right. I'm sorry. I am Quasi-Miaio. Quasi, what's up? Ah! Nice. That sounds amazingly fun, Pumpkin King. I'd say I was jealous. I would say. We gotta get our brains together because that's what this is about. But yeah, that sounds like amazing fun, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and move it all over there now. I'm done splitting it up. We're just gonna move it all over there. It's right behind us, and then I'll press that button there, and there we go. There's a top 10. There's a top 10, but that one I don't know if that one's available for people. Only certain people. I'm hungry already. I just got here. Oh yeah, we have water now. Hattie Joe Petho! Good evening. How you doing?
Has arrived.
Total Blood Raid, thank you for giving a sub to Quasi. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sorry, Quasi. So that means you're kind of a cat, but you're not. Quasi is like, you know, pseudo, you know what I mean? Like almost-ish. Where are we looking at on stuff? We need to make sure we're... I have no idea if we're near the end or not. And we'll have fun swimming or paddling. Have fun paddling. I'm sure you're having a great time just paddling. Let's get some more... that's the wrong thing. We don't need those. We need bolts. Hello? All right, let's go here. And ropes. Bolts and ropes. I have ropes is down here still. Yes, I did. I remembered things. I'm doing really good for myself right now. We'll do 4. We have 4. That means we'll have 1, 2, 3 in the hole. Let's reset the organizations of it. And then I will drop off you. And then I will drop off you. And no, we don't have any sheep, but you. Do I have room for that? I do. Let's put that in there too. I do have crunchy times of thatness. We do have more meats, so we're good there. What am I doing? Why am I opening everything? Oh, let's grab the shears. And let's put away the fishing pole because we are out of fishing poleness at the moment. We're going to have to go do more fishing poleness here soon. I say let's do a normal thing that we do when we first log in. Yeah, that was when you were doing testing. Let's do the normal login thing and check the battery. The battery's fine. Okay, great. Bruce time. Bruce! Oh, I didn't even bother checking underwater before. It looks like I'm glad I didn't. Come on, Bruce!
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Ah, it's ice here. Oh, crap. Right there. Let's go. Oh, my raft's right there. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. We're fine. I'll make shark cones. I don't think that'd be that good, but we could try it. I'll try it. Actually, if this, depending on the shark it is, many sharks can't handle cold waters. And I'd assume this is cold water. So this is a new species indeed. Just making sure everything's clear. And we got some bruisedness on us. Good job with the bruisedness. It was funny that last time the snowmobiles jacked us up a little bit too. Oh, we had a stack of steaks just waiting. That's what I'm talking about. And then we put you in here, and then grab you, put you there, and then we'll slide this right there, and then we'll grab you right here, and then do this right there, put that back in here, and then go over this way. Pop you back. Oh, we're gonna put these guys in the hole right quick. Let's put you in the hole. Let's see what happens when I shove you in the hole. I know it sucks. So it's a 20 stack going in there. We will definitely use wool instead. Can I put you in there now? Yes, I can. Good job. All right. Yeah, there is the, it's not the salmon shark. It is, it's blue, no, what is it called? It's around Greenland, Scandinavia down to northern Scotland type of area, or Iceland over. What's it called again? It's not called the salmon one, but yeah, but there is, what is the one that is up there that's all about being deep underwater? It's weird. It has a real small dorsal fin. I don't remember. I was just watching some reruns of River Monsters, and Jeremy Wade went for one of them then, and then even in those, at that point, there was even less information about them than there is now. All right. So that's in there. We killed Bruce. We got him set up. We got Crunchies. Oh God! Now you're gonna make me look. Are you really gonna? Are you gonna? I'm gonna make me look. I think it's a blue shark. I think it is, but let me see. Shark found around Iceland. The Greenland shark. It's the Greenland shark, also known as the gray shark and gray shark. It is the Greenland shark. That's the one I'm talking about. And that's the first word I said. I guess that was a little bit of... Can I please change my keyboard? All right, let's go here. Let's go there. And let's go ahead and get up here and change your directions. Oh, we got to chop you too. I don't have it on me. We cleared out. Again, I've already cleared this island. And if y'all remember, which I'm sure you do, that I have my axe on that one. There's not enough axe, so let's make another one. Anyway, we cleared the island. We got a lot of bait. We pushed up our rep, and that's what we're going for. I need scrap, rope, and planks. And food, apparently. Scrap, rope, and plank. We'll do 2. I think 2 is a good number. So rope, planks, keep those for refilling, and scrap. I guess I should eat some food. All right, there we go. All right, let's chop those down. Let's do some choppy right quick. There we go, and there's that one. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, it only gave me 1 birch seed. God dang it, I still have 2. I will never get... Now, they're doing this on purpose. They're doing this on purpose because I'm against this. I'm against the tree growing. I am on the raft. I think they deserve to be on land. Anyway, you... No! Oh, that might work. Yeah, that is true, Quasi. Blue sharks sound colder than, for example, red sharks. Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. Or purple sharks. Purple sharks, well, then, I don't know. All right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to gather up stuff and at the same time be pushing our recycler. So let's do this. And I don't care which way do we go now. There we go. And then go forward. Which way it's up here? Okay, there's something up ahead of us. We'll go that way. We'll go to the 954 one. Street sharks? Oh, God. Wasn't that like a I Wish I Was Battletoads game? I didn't need to do that. I wasted it. That was a waste. And I still have it on, which is a waste too. Let's turn to the right. Oh, we can't yet. We'll wait till we get past here. All right. And then we need to constantly be doing this. Right? And I got clay too. We can shove clay in the hole too. We got clay as well. Oh, there's a lot of eggs. Nice job, Mr. Pickles. Nice job. We need more eggs. I guess. I don't know. So we just say it was a knockoff of the Silverhawks, which was pretty much a knockoff of the Thundercats. So is that what you're saying? All right, and we have that on us. Okay, these are done. And there's that wool, and then let's go into this hole here. Actually, let's grab the clay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. They're heroes in a half shell, and they're green. When the evil Shredder attacks, them turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Anyway, so anyway, let's get some more stuff here. Like a little bit like this. We're gonna go to this island. There we go. That works for me. And we're straightened out some good stuff. There we go. I'm not stopping for any extra mats, but whatever we dredge out, we're gonna keep. Grow! 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 And what we're doing is trying to get a lot of recycling bits. Hey, how is that nerdy? How is that nerdy, though? I don't understand. I need clarifications, please, Boom. If you're going to call out like that, I need clarifications, all right? There we go. It's because I know some song lyrics doesn't mean it's nerdy, okay? Krang. Ninja Turtles. Yeah. All right, let's see here. There we go. There we go. I'm just running around. I guess we're just waiting for this to keep getting more stuff. Here, have some plastic too. Might as well take the plastic too. You can have it all, man. If I got something that I don't necessarily need, I'm giving it to you. You're gonna get fed tonight. You're gonna be working your booty off. Booty working. Go. I moved you where? Right there. That's where I moved you. I will keep the rocks. The rocks make arrows. I have enough plastic to make more arrows, so I'm good there. Yes! No! You lied to me, Bobby! You lied to me! Thank you. It shows you very much that I didn't watch it that much at all, and my grandmother did not give me the VHS cartoon movies that came out. And I remember I didn't watch the OG movie like a lot of times. And I wasn't surprised that Raphael said damn in the movie like 3 times too. And what else too? No, not right now. What are I of all the things right now that popped up my head, I remember it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? All right, anyway. Anyway, let's move on. Yes, Lord Bailstrom. Henrietta, Lady Lane, Daniel. All I ever wanted was a spoon, a spoon. How about that, Lord Maelstrom? Do you know what that is? I was gonna say trolley. Ah, we're back. Wait, what? Did we go somewhere? Is this the end game? Did we not? I didn't even. I just. All right, there we go. If this is the end, then it's not the end for us. We will get the titanium out of the way. I did not expect this. Is everyone dead? I arrived too late. They all melted because of the ice cap thingy. I thought this was a regular island. I didn't know it was going to be like this, or at least... This is the age of utopia. I guess I was meant to come here. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. You, Raft, what are you doing to me? Like, JB, I like you and all, but I don't. What's that supposed to mean? They're dead. Dead skia. Let's put these away. All right, and then this was done. That goes back up here. I have no intentions of coming here at all. I'm just saying. My intentions today. We're gonna leave. We're probably gonna leave. Actually, can we get a vote? Hulk, are you able to do a vote? Can we get a vote? Should I just leave and finish what we said we're gonna accomplish? Do you want me to go ahead and kind of explore? Or 3 options: leave now, just take a quick look, or just do the whole thing. Let's go ahead and do that, because I was planning on doing this on a Friday. So what's going on? Hulk might not be here though. He's been known to not be here. Because I still want to do that. I still want to do that. We got 7 now, and we got more coming. And I'm not trying to drag anything out either, but it's like I wanted to get the titanium done before we finished. That was the mentality, is get the titanium done before we finished. So, like I just said, I want to get the titanium done before we finished. So, in case you're wondering, there you have it. Let's go. Where did oh, they're over here now. Yeah. But I used them up and then I moved them over here. Yes, I found you, Miss Magoo. I didn't think so either. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll hit up some islands while we get stuff and get it recycled and all that. And then it was like, yo, oh, the vote. There is a vote. All right, we're gonna check the vote. I'm gonna do this and click at this right quick, see where it's at. Oh, we're at a tie, y'all. We're at a tie. We need people in this vote. Let's get some votes in here. We're at a tie. We're not okay. We're losing the tie, but yeah, more people. Come on, use the voting. Let's get the voting in. Let's get this figured out. Let's. This is your choice. This is chat's choice. This is where you can make a difference, or whatever I'm supposed to say. We got a little battle going on right now. Last minute. It's a 2-minute vote, so every vote is a last-minute vote, isn't it, Hulk? I see what you're doing there. There you have it. There you have last-second votes. How about that? How about that? Last-second votes. All right. I'm leaving. Just do it. Yeah. Thank you for voting. Those that voted, I appreciate it. They're getting out of here. We will come here, but this was not what was planned. This was not the plan. Yes. You know they have Smokey the Bear in front of the fire station here. I think the last time I saw it, the chances were moderate. All right, we didn't see you. You don't exist. We're not coming here again until we're ready to come here again. Does that make sense? So, Dresden, are you here? You might not be here. Dresden, are you here? We gotta do the check. We gotta get the check in. I know Maelstrom's here. Don't point with my emotions. Look, you can let Dresden answer that question if they're here or not, okay? Okay, Mr. Vito? That's not spicy either, okay? It's just you know. It's a lady. She's a lady. She's a lady, Mr. Vito. Just like Lord Boar. We all knew that too, okay? Okay. There you go, Lord Maelstrom. And anyone else who enjoy the horns. We're getting close to the horns not being used again unless we play Valheim. So there you have it. It's all good. It's we're here not to worry about that anyway. It's not a big thing, but in my opinion, whatever works. Goodbye. Yeah, and it has seen plenty of an enlarged prostate or appendix or whatever. Just an enlarged organ of the body. And has been known to, while not at work, potentially remove organs as well, which I don't want to know anything else about that. Yeah, to the individual, it might matter, and that's where I care. Otherwise, I don't. If it matters, doesn't matter to you, that's cool. I don't. It's we're here to have a good time. We got enough other crap to. Wait, what? 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 Wait, what? Why do you? Oh, I'm going in circles. I was like, what the hell's going on? There we go. All right. Yes! Another bird seed. Are we gonna get another bird seed? I did it the last minute! God dang it! Oh my god. There we go. We're filled there. Oh, let's go ahead and fill up all the way. There we go. We're filled here now. Squish! We'll continue to put plastic away, but then once we get into the row, we'll come and use that to fill it up. You ready? Let's do it. Any more eggs? I thought there was an egg right there and it disappeared. I guess not. I guess not. All right, there's that. Let's shove them in this hole. Once they get 20, I might start shoving them in there too. Whether I like it or not. Squish! We never saw any buckets, okay? We didn't see any buckets. The buckets were your imagination. If you thought you saw a bucket, I'm sorry to tell you, the bucket was a lie. Hey, TG. How you doing? Jellyfish. I'll miss this one for you too, TG. There you go. Is that better? Is that good? Dad, you're good. No, she hasn't been around for a little, she's been, saying, so I'm not gonna overwhelm her with the games, okay? We know how much she likes the games, and I just don't want to overwhelm her with it, Oh, you want the game? Okay.
The games now, little irons, the games, what you doing? Yeah, get games, more games, what you doing?
Just blame Hulk. You can ban Hulk and blame him too. Either way works. Good to see you, TG. Hope you're doing all right. Let's get some love in the chat for moderators that actually are moderators, and then Hulk too. Where you going, Hulk? Where you going? Where you go, buddy? Where you go, buddy? Where you going, man? Nice. There you go. Get that one too. Take that too. And then as these fill up, we will do our stuffs. Now, Eddie, it was blue. And it's like, I know, they answered me in chat. You didn't say anything. I was, working. I was working, man. I was working. I need your coat of wool. See, you just got some rain. It should grow now, right? Yeah, that's why you're sitting down, Hulk. That's why you don't have to stand. You can sit down and take the views. Today was interesting food day again. My breakfast today was sirloin that I thin cut and cooked with some teriyaki, which was 8 ounces of that, and then 2 cheese sticks. One was a Colby Jack, the other one was mozzarella. And then my next one, my first one was chicken. It was Italian chicken, thin sliced with 8 ounces of grapes. And then my pre-stream meal was teriyaki chicken, 8 ounces of that, and 2 plums. It's amazing. Caloric intake control, let's go. Intermittent fasting, let's go. Luckily, it's nothing like crazy for me. I've done this before, and the results have always been nice, very nice. Energy levels, sleep is better. Hey, it's an island, let's go. Sleep is better, and just general overall betterness. Oh, that's something you probably know about, Mr. Vito. Probably a few others too. I'm doing macro combining too, so it's like protein fats or protein carbohydrates. Those are the 2 meals I'm allowed to have. And I already have my calculators all set up with the carb counting and all this stuff. It's good stuff. All right, we got to stop at this one. And we will go underwater and grab stuff to recycle. Are you ready? Let's go. I want you in this hole right quick. Just get in here right quick. And there we go. We're up to 11 now. There we go. All right, let's pull over. Actually, we're kind of close. Oh, good. Blame Saboa. That's what we're gonna go with. Let's blame Saboa for that. Yeah. I'm in the my intake is based off of a power with a little bit of fat burning enabled with it too. I know people say you can't do it at the same time, but when I did it before, it did exactly that, and I felt great. Great. We haven't done that in a while. So we're in that road. We're in that road. I have 3 other types of phases for it too if I want to switch up, but for now it's in the initial phase of it, which I enjoyed the most. And when you're doing stuff like this, enjoying it is important. There's that. All right, we have that to cook later. Let's turn off this, and there we go. Yeah, you got to find the right, and if it works exactly. Everybody, generally human bodies are the same, but when it comes down to things, there's a lot of variables that make it not so much the same. So luckily, yeah. All right, what do we got on here? Let's grab this. This tree needs to go away. Can we recycle flowers? Can we recycle flowers? Can we show? I'm gonna do science with the flowers. Flowers are gonna get recycled, whether you like it or not. If you go in the hole, then great. If you don't, you're going into the big hole. All right, there you have it. Your choice. All right, there we go. I guess we'll do some swimmy too. I did need to get some more seaweed. Yep. And that's where I got with mine. John Romaniano. Still can't say his last name right. I had a great system that I got several years ago. Like several that worked great for me. And I got a hold of the information on it and all the specifics of it. It's really, really good. Again, and I modified the calculators for intake. It's been good. I'll have the chicken burger with 2 slices of bread and butter pickles. There you go. Get it, Hulk. Like I've never been. It comes to this like stuff. It's not preachy type stuff. You do. Are you happy? You make you good where you're at? Then freaking rock and roll. Rock and roll. Yeah, we got enough people telling us what you need to do. I'm not one of those people. Unless we're talking junk on someone, then I'll talk some junk. But otherwise, no, get back here. There you go. Do you go in the hole? You do not go in the hole. There we go. So you don't go in the hole. Well, you go in the hole. You're just a set of seeds, but no. All right, peace out. You're not. I told you if you didn't go in the hole, you're going in the big hole. There's your big hole. Have a nice day. Yep. I went through several. You know, back in the day, Men's Health actually had articles worth reading. You know that? I used that as a basic resource to start my research. Okay, this sounds interesting, and it might be applicable to my situation. Let me see what else. And the roads led to where I ended up being at after. Yeah. The good thing is, generally, unless you have a huge body change, you don't have to do the research again. You don't have to do it again. You're good. Oops, I didn't get rid of those flowers. Yep. 2 of my uncles used to lift. I got my regiment off them. Nice. Would they lift like from the table to your mouth type of thing? I can't. Again, I have no propensity to. All right, let's put that there. There's that. All right, we have the spear. Let's get underwater. And how? Oh, we have some flippers left. Stabby. Amen. Amen. Well, one thing I've been kind of happy about is I don't have a huge family, because then, like, you know how families will spread out their holiday event so they can have their own one that everyone comes to? So then it ends up being every weekend you're eating like thousands of calories. And then by the time Christmas rolls around, you're rolling around. All right, we'll leave the shark head here. That's amazing. I love Thanksgiving, except for the food wise. I'm not a huge cranberry guy. I'm eating sweet potatoes now, but I'm not a fan. But I'm eating them now because they're super good for you. But there's everything else I'm generally cool with. And that's fine. Enjoy them. I don't know you, though. I don't know you. Oh, I didn't bring my hook with me. Crap. We haven't done this in a while. We pretty much like hit this up and then like we haven't done this in like a while. I just said that, but I'm just gonna say it again. We haven't done this in a while. It's been a long time. Hey, whatever it takes, Saboa. Whatever it takes. If that's what it took, it's a good thing it was just in his shorts and not his house. And he's like, I'm done with this. That's awesome. There we go. There it is. I'm not worried about stones. We have a lot in a box and we keep getting them. We haven't made arrows recently, so I think we'll be fine, but I'll grab almost everything else, I think. Oh, I forgot to do the radar phone. Let's go here. There we go. There's some more there. Grabbing all this stuff real fast and getting back on, I would say on the road. On the current. We're gonna get back on the current. Current. Not kern. Current. Yeah, it's same here. Like as soon as North Carolina, it varies. Like we had a really gracious spring this year, and I was so happy about that. I enjoy spring, winter, and fall, but in the other order. Actually, sometimes fall and spring are really good if we get a good one in here, but that transition is great. And winter here is not like brutal. So summer, like right now, is peak. I normally don't like, but this year I haven't been as mad at the weather. I used to be like anything over 75 degrees, nah, but actually, you know, the low 90s haven't been bad. I think the humidity's been a little chill for us, which is great. Yeah, that caffeine. Phil knocking out 2 at one time, too. High five, man. 2. I regulate mine, so I'm not trying to quit it, but I regulate mine. I try to make sure that the amount of intake is dispersed throughout the day in a reasonable manner that's not over the top. I'm not a soda guy, really. I like Coca-Cola, but I don't... Hashtag no ad, but I don't really drink sodas. I really don't. I'm more of a water. I use a powdered caffeinated beverage, which is the PP parts per whatever, small enough to where it reduces the chances of kidney stones, but enough water anyway to flush it out, and unsweet tea. I do like milk, too. I don't have a lot of that anymore, either. I like cow juice. Frothy cow juice is good. That's a good enough run for me. I wanted to start grabbing things, and we can just start shoving them in holes again. Oh, we gotta, yeah, let's get that done, too. Let's get rid of you first, and then place you next. And let's get you out. Yes, there is something here. And I have my shovel. I think moderation is a very powerful thing, too. TG's like, I know. Hulk's like, yeah. Well, there you have it. I mean, again, like, the thing is, too, you know you. You know what I mean? You know you. So how honest are you with you? That's the thing. That's what I try to be. Like, the introspective almostness. How honest are you with yourself? That's usually the thing. Like, whenever, like I had whenever I was, like, heavily into it, and I was working in an electrical warehouse, and a guy was like, how do you do it? And it's like, you just do it. You have to do it. Just do it. It's about how do you? I was like, you decide that you're going to do it, and be honest with yourself, and then do it. It's really it's not this complicated thing. It can if you depends on how deep you want to do it, but to do it, you just gotta be honest with yourself and like, I'm going to do this. And know in your real self, in your brain, instead of like lying to yourself, be like, you know, yeah, I am, and that's how you do it. You just do it. So you know yourself the best. Like when it comes to that stuff too. Like I've always been a person too. You don't rate it by the day. You rate it by the week. You know, you gotta live too. You know, and whatever helps you live. You know, that's just like, you know, that has a lot to do with mental health. It helps you out with there. Then I mean, moderation and self-control. Self-control. What? All right, let's go here. I am nowhere near a person that is like. I try. That's my motto. Just try. Try your best and make your decision and do it, but try. Really try. And then also throw away any sort of food that you're not supposed to eat. So in the middle of the night when you wake up, you do like, nah, I'm good. All right, we got that stuff. We got that. Let's get out of here. Well, the thing too, Black Dawn, if you're aware of it, I mean that's a win, you know, in my book already. So then you know it. So depending on how if you care or not, you know, there you go. I think why I'm not like a daily soda guy. I had to thank my mom because we were poor growing up, and she was really adamant on like water and milk. This is what I didn't have. Kool-Aid, didn't have any of that stuff. I had juice sometimes and water and milk. And we ate a lot of raw foods, like she prepared. Yeah, I had pizza not too long ago before I started doing this, and I have that memory, and I'm good. I plan to have days where I'm like, you know, but like most days, no. Like I'll hit up something like once a week, maybe. The thing about food for me, like I can get myself usually in a mentality if I can get there, which I feel like I am now, is like when you're done eating. Whatever transpired to make you feel kind of full, it is in the past. So I tell myself that when I'm eating sometimes. It's like, you know, this might not be the best thing that you would want to taste in your mouth, but like once you're done eating. Hey, we didn't get a seed. Nice. Wait. Never mind. Nice. You got it down. Nice. Yup. And depending on what time of day I don't go by weight. I'll use it somewhat if I'm trying to figure out body mass index, but I don't go by weight. I go by how I feel, and how clothes fit. Because when you start building the muscle mass, but you're losing fat, you don't really see much of a movement there. Granted, muscle mass per square inch weighs more than fat, but still, you actually might gain weight. So using that is not a good thing in my mind. Hey, there's another one. Oh, the horns! And again, I am not a health professional, nor am I saying that I am a professional. I'm just talking about my experiences that work for me. Hey, Capone! Pretty hot and tempting. That's what I'm usually talking about. What are you talking about? All right, let's shove more stuff in the recycler. Yeah, it just depends on how much you want that end goal. Like, how much value is it there in that versus, you know, whatever. Like, I was working 50 hours a week, sometimes 60, driving an hour one way, and had other activities, and still was, you know, I found a way. But it's up to what's valuable to you. It doesn't, you know. Good evening. Hey, Kamaru. How you doing? So, like, when I talk about absolutes when it comes to this, I guess I'm referring to myself, to me, but but like my overall opinion is it's up to the individuals. I guess we'll stop here. I do want to get that seaweed. Yeah, it's all about, again, like again, what you want to accomplish, stuff like that. I get tangenty. Today's a tangenty day, so we could have started talking about something completely different. And I probably tangent. I was just gonna say that I'm squirreling on topics today. There we go. There's that. Oh, we have this stack too. I'm gonna shove you in the hole. This is your home now. Yes. Oh, they aren't that good. Okay, I won't do that again. How does the rocks do? They probably suck too. Probably. I'm not even worried about it. Let's go shear right quick and then get on the island. There we go. How we doing? Let's get some crunchy times going on. 14! All right, and drop off the eggs. And then we have some planks that I guess we don't need to put in there. We'll put them in these. And that should be all my planks. Let's grab these out of here, put them away. This way we're on top of our game. 6 titanium, we're gonna need a lot more, but we'll get that done tonight. I know we'll get it done tonight. I hear you, Black Dawn. Yeah, that's medical. Medicalness. I know someone else that has thyroid issues. It's funny. Jamelson and I, the picture of where we would like to be in visual kind of style of healthiness is about the same, except he has a hard time putting on mass, but he's got a great metabolism that burns stuff. He has that hard problem. He can't get it on. However, I think about muscle and my body is like, but if I cutting wise, it's a little bit more tough. So we're both on the other ends of the spectrum, looking at the middle, kind of pretty much. Like he has to eat. He has to eat, like eat, like not, you know what I mean? I mean, even me, like I have to eat more calories and protein and whatnot, but like he has to eat. I don't really care if JLo got married or not. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care about pop culture. I'm sorry. I don't. If you do, that's fine. Everyone's got to have their thing, but that's not my thing. Wait, I got to jump across, don't I? Congratulations. Should I just say that? Is that what I should just do? Say congratulations? Congratulations, JLo. Again. The closest I get to any of that is if it's trending on Twitter, but most of the time my trending on Twitter is all topics couldn't even care about. Most of it I don't care about at all. I like seeing how it's trying to guide your thought process some. It's interesting, but anyway. There we go, put that in there. All right, we got some goo. Goo goes in here. Goo hole, check. All right, gooey. That goes in there. Let's put this away in here. And again, we will grab stuff as we continue on and get more stuffs. I have a 20 stack. Flippers will be needed soon. I need that seaweed. That goes in there. That means we're doing the trees. And it's not like I think I'm cool because I don't care. I never cared. Like this is the closest to a branding you'll ever see me wear. I'm not even into wearing branding stuff like in normal. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Like I don't need the corporate logo on my chest. I'm good. But I'm wearing one right now. But it's a comfortable shirt. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna need new flippers before I'm done with this. Oh, we're getting good hits on them. Got good hits on them. Good job. Good job. Go team. All right, I'm gonna let him go. Don't want to get too deep. There we go. Woo! Buckets, of course. The squirrel is a naturally occurring phenomenon that is not guided by a conscious choice. Right? Thank you, man, for the Jimmy Cow. All right, let's go. I mainly need seaweed. And I'm gonna grab other things we'll smelt and or grind down. There we go. There we go. So has it been hot for y'all this week too? Like again, I know that, I mean, well today, as the trend seems for a lot of people, how warm is it up there, over there, Hulk? Is you getting nice warminess or is it all right? Was it just a day of warminess? Was it super warminess? Mostly warminess. That's not bad. Well, you're in Pennsylvania, right? Yeah, that's what we just did, Captain. We just did that. I usually take it all because I used to always take it, but yeah, we left the head on there the last two. Thank you, though. Thank you. I think I did. Yeah, I did. 96 is when you stay inside. I hear you. 106. Oh my God, Kawa. 106? 109. What part of the world are you in? I mean, I'm not asking specifically. I'm just wondering, like, in general. Like, yeah, I was up in Anchorage. Yeah, I know, right? 102. Wow. Like the weather here where I've been at has been like normal. It's been like, for the time of year. It normally gets kind of hot and moist, and It's been kind of hot and moist. The sun. You know what's funny? Outside of the radiation, but the actual direct heat of the sun, since it's in the vacuum, you actually don't have the issue of heat until you get extremely close to it. Now, radiation and other thingies, that's a different story, but. Utah, I hear you. West, okay, I hear you. I hear you, Kawa. There you go. When they were still around, hell, when my father's still around, on my father's side, they lived in the Mojave Desert, and I went and visited. I got to visit them one time in my conscious life. I think I visited them before I was actually conscious of being alive, because you know when you're super young. But yeah, they lived in Mojave. I actually didn't hate it, but it did get hot around like actual late afternoon. It rained there, so it felt like England. Okay, that's good. I love mountains too. I love Olympic the Olympic mountain range. That's such a great area. I also like the Appalachian. All right, I feel like I need to get moving. Oh, you're in Utah too? We have a lot of Utah people. Cool. I've flown over you before. I'm just letting you know, I flew over you, okay? I've flown over you before, okay? All right, so I generally pretty much visited there because I flew over there. It's like, oh, so this is what Utah's like. Okay. UK has been the hottest we've ever had it, over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You have any AC? Yeah, I know you don't have any AC there. That's what I was wondering mostly about. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not a good situation to have. That's not a good situation to have. There we go. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and throw these in the hole. Wow. Nice. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking better. We got to make these new flippers. Did I have any other flippers just waiting? No. 0 deaths. Plastic goo. Isn't it plastic goo and rope? Plastic goo. Yeah, and rope. Okay, great. Plasticals. I'm going to go ahead and make a few sets. And I have rope in the hole with it. There we go. Nice. Really? Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There's your excuse. There's your excuse. I didn't need one before. Okay. Thank you for the scariest 6. Have fun. Total blow raid. Have fun. All right, let's shove this in there. Let's shove this back in here. Let's shove this down here. All right, and then I got some more sands. I'm gonna go ahead and shove these in the hole too. We're gonna just shove them all in the hole. Oh, let's go ahead. Let's clip Bobby. Bobby. Thank you. How are we doing on this? Yeah. Oh, I need to do the scanning here too, don't I? There we go. I've been a good dad for you, Bobby. I don't think I've ever used my blankets as much as summer. Really, Rosa? It's been chilly up there? Up and over there? I don't know how to... There. I know where there is, but, you know, it's been chilly up there. Over there. Around that... You know what I'm saying. At your place. The place. There. I'm just going to throw you in here. I'm just tired of seeing you. Let's go ahead and do this. And I got trees to cut down. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey! Yes, we got a titanium ore. Nice! I'm down. Do we have another one in here? No, I just want to double check. I was told to double check, so I double checked. Well, at least it's just a cold. Those suck. They get annoyingly. They annoyingly can suck. Annoyingly can. Why is that so hard to say? Don't know, John. 3 of them. 3 titanium more. Nice. Annoyingly. Did I miss one on this side too, then? Wait, what? Oh, you got my... the mouth explosion from the Scary 6. Is that what that is, Hulk? Thank you. You were being sneaky there. Awesome. More titanium. I'll take that. Unexpected titanium. So now we're actually going to use our scanner and not go to a blue hole spot, place, whatever. Actually, this goes up here too. And we will see if there's something nearby we can, ooh, snap. There we go. We can, see if there's anything nearby we can go by. That might be a medium-sized island. And it might, so it could have the shop. Oh, I feel like a stereotypical, like what Americans might think is that they all dress up like golfers or wear suits. I think that's what a stereotypical American might think about that. I don't, but I'm just saying. We got burgers here, boy. You know, that sounds serious, so there you go. You're lucky if we wear a shirt. Hey, hi, Kiggers. How you doing? All right, let's check the radar. All right, there's one right in front of us. What? Wait, weren't you backing up? You weren't backing up a second ago. I was on and off, you idiots. Well, it doesn't matter now. Just keep going. Pretty much straight ahead. And it's the green one. Eddie, that one's the green one. I made sure. There we go. Oh, we gotta check Bobby again. Come on, Bobby. All right, let's throw something else in there. We gotta keep that thing going. Ah! I used the metal one. Get it. Right there. Pull. Nice. I'm glad you get excited for it. I figured you'd like that. I mean, again, you know, fashion is whatever. It's like how I used to feel about my hair. Like, I really don't care because I don't have, I'm not the one looking at it, you know? I ain't gotta look at it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about that crap. What are you worried about it for? There we go. cleaning up some. Actually, let's show these in there too. I like that idea. I like that idea. That gets shoved in there. Good job. Leaves. Hey, Mia Melgar. Good evening to you. How's it going? Got some wool. Very nice. Slam it. Get it in there. Shove it in the hole. Hope I didn't waste it by doing that, but whatever. Yeah, the only problem I have with it is I like head accessories. That's what I feel hair is for people. Hair is pretty much a head accessory. And I ain't got much going on in my noggin anyway, so it's kind of like, yeah, it is what it is, you know? Just wear a hat. And I'm not self-conscious. I just like head accessories, so that's where I went with it. Don't bother me. Shoot, my dad had a full head of gray hair by the time he was 30, I think. So the genes were real gentle with me. And they don't work with this because the camera, the way it's zoomed in, it would totally like mislead people. They think they were better bunny ears, but they wouldn't be. And I don't want to mislead anyone, so we're good. That also makes people assume I have ears. The ones you might think you see are virtual CGI reality type things going on. Mr. DNA. Oh, Mr. DNA is a jerk. Well, I feel like fashion, if you will, if you want to get with the fashion, it's kind of like band names. Now, there's some band names out there that are so ridiculous, there's nothing they can do about it. They're ridiculous. But other band names, you go out there and rock out as a band and like, yeah, we are spaghetti, you know, whatever. It's like, it's not, there you go. Same thing with fashion. Just wear what you wear and rock it out. Say, hey, it's them. They're doing the thing, you know. I mean, what can you say? Other than it's stupid. I mean, let me grab my recycling bits too. 0 deaths with recycling bits in our pockets. Yeah, well, those are just not real nipples. I have fake ears. Pulse. Show yourself. Ow! I got you. All right, let's go. I got excited about that for some reason. All right, there might be some boars nearby. I do have a decent amount of spearage left. I'm sure Bird Boy's gonna be mad at me being here. There's our spot. That's where we're going to right now. There's a boar boy right there. Oh my God! There's two. It's double team. Running, running. Get up here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Run! Sky goat. Where's the sky goat? How the crap is this crap? Crap! Go! Am I covered here? I am not covered here. It's always a generational gap thing or multiple generational gaps, whatever. But yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna go back and grab my bow and arrow, and we're gonna handle the issues. Well, I'll make some salve too. I think that's what I really want, is make some salve. Bird boy, did you see me? Bird boy did not see me. Sky goat did not see me. It did now. Ha 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 ha! Ooh! No, no, Bruce! There we go, we're good. Oh, there's a stinky boy right there! Again, it's all about whatever, in my opinion. When it comes to that, again, it's... There we go. That goes in there. That goes in there. This goes in here. There we go. And I was gonna get my bow. My bow. Did I lose my bow? I have my arrows. Did I put my bow in here? There's my hats. All right, so we need goo and what else? That can stack up. We need to make more goo. Just grab planks. Just got 2 of them. Let's go here. I guess I gotta cook some goo up. There we go. There's that. Oh. And now we're gonna do some salve. I'm not gonna do the really good salve. We're doing the budget salve. The budget salve. Budget salve, where are you? Budget salve check. I'm gonna put half of it away. Actually, that doesn't belong there. It belongs over here. Budget salve goes in this one. We do have a bow now. The bow can go on 4. We have that next to the meats. That's great. Let me drop off this right quick. Since we filled that up. I need to turn off my freaking engine too. And I need to make some arrows. Let's do the arrows right quick. I feel like TC's about to climb on my arm for some reason. Plastic, rocks, and wood, right? There we go. Yep. More plasticals. That should be enough. Yeah, that's more than enough. Good stuff. And are you gonna go off yet? Okay, we're clear right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and change this with the healing salve. All right, now we're prepared. Let's go. Okay, I can hear Sky Goat's grabbing a rock. We're gonna keep running. That's right, Sky Goat. You can't hit us. There's the boar. All right, we're gonna go to this lake. Ow! Look at those moves. Now, what's wrong with you? Now you're dead. Okay, gotcha. 10-4, gotcha. Okay. Let's actually just do this first. Yeah, apply it. Good job applying it to yourself. Good job. We got the tasty meatses. We got the leathers. Let's go. All right, now we can get our jams on. I say chillax all the time. So, I personally, I don't like stuff like that. None of that matters to me, honestly. It might, like, some people actually guess it bothers them to do, not you specifically, but the vice versa. Like, if someone doesn't like that stuff, that's fine. If someone does, I don't know. I've always just been like, whatever. If I can kind of understand what they're talking about, I'm typically okay unless someone's being willfully ignorant, and then I get kind of, that gets kind of, you know, but, you know, otherwise, whatever. That's just me. That's just me. It's like, you know, we're gonna all die one day, so it's might as well just do the best we can what we got. I don't feel like actually doing this since I have so many recycling bits. I feel like that I should just keep going until we get to another island and keep buying bait, unless this bait refreshes over time. The word itself is the word itself. I'm not here for those kinds of discussions. I'm just saying in general. Got Mr. Chicken right there. Watch out. I feel like we got to stick with the goals you set. I can squirrel on this island. I think what we're going to do is head back. Don't turn. Stay straight. Get out of there. We have another one to our west. We're going to go west. We're going to stick with the green. Have a good night, man. And there we go. There we go. 1,000 meters away. Hopefully we haven't been to this one yet. Oh, there is seaweed right below us. I'm about to get bit. I'm about to get bit, Bruce. I heard him. I heard Bruce. Just want to grab some seaweed. Let's see here. All right, so we got another fishing pole already, and I got 20 out of that. Holy crap! I wasn't even paying attention. Dirty. Let us grab this. Let's do this, and then turn off the beeper because we know which way we're going. We lined up with it. We are. All right, cool. Now we can continue on with our adventures. So choose bait. There we go. Hit the horns. There we go. And turn down the game volume a little bit. All right, fishing time. That'd be awesome. They made it like a super low percentile chance that you could hook Bruce. You might not be able to pull him in, but it'd be kind of fun. Wait, did I choose the bait? There we go. Okay, foam spitter. Okay. So this is the tier 2 fish now, right? All right, here we go. So 2 foam. Okay, I can't look at my inventory. I was going to look at my inventory while I was fishing. I have to say, we were talking about it yesterday. Gravekeeper. I like their fishing minigame. It's kind of fun. compared to, I'm remembering it. I looked at it after we talked about last night, some of the day, and did it. And the fishing is where you choose the depth. I think it's kind of like supposedly like Stardew Valley. I didn't play that game that much, but you had 3 different depths to choose from, different baits to choose from, which affect what you can catch. And then once you caught it, you had the moving bar that you had to keep in order, and depending on your buffs and your rod type, it would affect how easily it was to catch it. It was pretty cool. And then different tiers of fish. I didn't realize that game had so much DLC released for it. Oh, that reminds me. I saw a thing. There's a remember Starbase? Remember how we were pumped for Starbase? Well, I was pumped for Starbase. Then I tried out the early access of it. And anyway, tried out that, and I didn't feel that as good as I had hoped. It's a place. It didn't feel as good as I hoped it would. And apparently it looks like the investors behind the company that made it, made Trine and a couple other games, pulled out. And now the game is apparently on live support already. It's not even out of early access yet. There were some flub ups along the way of stuff that was interesting to read about. So I had hopes for that game. Now, I don't know. I'm not there, but from what I've read, it's pretty clear. Like, I wouldn't say writing's on the wall, but I hate to see that. Like I said, I'd rather have every game released be a good game. Yeah, that had potential, man. But, god dang, how many games have we said that about it? Oh, I forgot about using this on the island. I totally forgot. I was so, like, wasn't going to get caught up. I didn't want to get caught up there. There it is. Did I just get a totem? A tiki piece. It seems lonely by itself. All right. I'm gonna grab the tree. I don't even care. We're out of here. We're just out of here. I want to get that and then move on. We got fishing to do, and we got to find the next medium island and hit up that shop. Fishing, let's go. Let's go ahead though and prune you up. There we go. That's broken now. Let's put this here. Shove that in there. There it is. And then we have some leathers. Leathers, let's go. And stoneses. There we go. And I caught a tilapia accidentally. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it just decided to, like, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice boat you got here. Thank you. That goes there. We put this on here. Put away the plastic. It's in there. We have the planks. It goes in there. And the leaves go in there. And then this goes here. We're going to cook the tilapia by itself. It's going to be a lonely whatever. Fish. Okay, then we're going to head forward now and go. Nice! Yeah, we're going to head to the right then after this. Go. Are you out of battery juice? You're out of battery juice, aren't you? Yeah, you're out of battery juice. My bad. Here, have some more battery juice. Get to work. There we go. At least we have some water. So we've already gotten some titanium just by doing what we're doing, which is great. We have you fishing, though. I'm not fishing. I keep forgetting to fish. We got to fish. Ah, Rock, did I put the bait? No, I didn't. Stop, stop, stop. Bait time. Yeah, I had the bait. We're good. We're good. We got the bait. Let's go. So each one of these are worth 100, so that's like 200 rep. So we do this entire cast. Well, not 200, that's 2,000 rep. So we'll be close. That means when we go to the new place, we can stay there and finish off our rep. And then that way we can go ahead and hit the tier 3. Let's grab this out of the way before it gets clogged up. Sure, we'll do this right here. Ah, Sabo, I just saw what you said. Yes. Location, day and night. What do y'all feel about games with that kind of stamina? You know, where like you have so much you can do, and then you have to go to sleep or do something. Like, I hate the mobile version of that because it's just the mobilization of a game where monetization, like that is... we've already been here. Is this the one we've already been at? Did we go to Circle? We couldn't have gone to Circle, did we? God dang, I wasn't paying attention. But I don't mind it some games. It's kind of like my time at Portia did okay with it, I think. And I think, you know, Gravekeeper did pretty good. I didn't start to. I don't think I got far enough in it to get past that. Yeah, I don't either. But I compare that to like Paywall from that, where they got that from that type of game and incorporated it. It's funny because the games you buy just to play them are called premium games on the Play Store. But you spend less money in the long run with them, typically. Hey, Mal. Yeah, Little Angel, that's how that one is. Okay, this might be a new one. That's where we're going up there. We'll find out when we get here. We won't go up there until we finish off all our bait, though. Oh, the wrong thing. I guess it's gonna move. Move! Move! Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just not like, I don't know. I'm not usually thrilled when I see that in a game, but then I'm like, okay, what mechanics have they added in to where it's not really that much? Most of those games are grindy games anyway. Like more than usual. But at least with grinding games, it's more determinate on your progression. And less randomizations. How much more do we have? We have 2 more left. All right, let's get another cast in, and then we will weigh anchor. All right, weigh anchor. Pull in. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. We're gonna kill you. So it's like chillaxing. Oops, I didn't even mean to say. That's what. See, I told you I used the word. It's like you're chillaxing, like playing, like yeah, whatever. All right, let's use the last 2 bait, and then we're heading in. We'll grab a spear, then we'll head in. We'll eat some steak, and then we'll head in. We're gonna head in eventually. I remember the first time I saw Stardew Valley, it reminded me of Star Tropics for some reason. Then it was nothing like it at all. There you are! There, Mr. Vito! Mr. Vito, you can confirm now. Mr. Vito, are you here? Are you busy doing homework? It's like, hush, I'm in class. Mr. Vito! Hey, Dresden, how you doing? I'm not sure. I'm not going to put exactly a time on it, Pendrag. I will get it done. I don't know offhand right now, so... Is that what you're doing now, Total Blood Rain? I thought you were working in the yard. Thank you for the scary dime. Yeah, Pendrag, thank you for asking. I do plan to. I don't have a time right now. We got 20 of them. We got 20. Let's grab a spear. And we have enough meats. Thank you very much, Total Blood Rain. And let me put one of these away. We're not worried about the whole shebango here. I might run around and grab... Oops, that's metal arrows. I don't want those. I want you. You're in my pocket, and you go right here. And I have the recycling bits on me. We have the heals on us. All right. Sorry, Dresden. We're on land. Well, I haven't been turning off, but I did now. I'm keeping in accordance to the rules. Come here, Burr. Little Angel, have you played Dismantle? What'd you call me? Okay. It feels like that would be something that you would play, or you would enjoy playing if you had. Nice. All right, let's head in. We're trying to stay focused here. We're going for titanium. I'll kill the burrs. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. I got my snow shovel and everything. Nice. Thank you, Eddie. I saw that. I appreciate that. Done working. I paid a kid to mow the rest of my grass. I just saw that. Total Blood Rain. Well, there you go. Nice. Yeah. Whatever. I'll just shut it off, Pendrag. If that's what happens, I'll pull my mayor strings and I'll just shut it off. I don't think she wants that anyway. If she does, more power to her. There should be another burr up here, right? Yep, there it is. There's the burr. Get a crunchy time in. Come on, burr! Nice. 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 Oh, yeah? Nice again! There we go. I like running around and skeezing them on the sides of cliffs and hills and stuff, but, you know, this works. All right. Not bad. I just buy them all, screw it. Nice! So all we're waiting for now is to get to this, which that costs 3 trash cubes for 3 with a trade coin. That's not an issue. So we got to keep our cubes going so then we can buy all the ore we want, or that will get us where we need to be. Excitedness. There's excitedness with this. This is good stuff. It's good stuff. We've made goals and we're accomplishing them thus far. Oh, that was a dirt hole. All right, let's get our fishing done here. So I can do what I said I was going to do, because we can just come back there once we have all the fish and sell them again. Let's get that back up there. That did give us a little bit more. That's fine. There's the glass there. This goes in there. We do have one of you guys right here. I'm just going to throw this tilapia in this hole. They don't get to hang out with each other. This one's getting crunched. Yeah, I just ate you. All right, and then we have, is it there? There it is right there. And then the burrhead. The burrhead. There we go. And, oh, TG, we have a decoration. I didn't pay attention. Oh, we have that decoration. Do we have that decoration? Do we not have that decoration? That's some decoration. Nice. Watch, we'll find out if they're NFTs or something. What's up, Towson? Good evening. How you doing tonight, man? Good evening. Scrap metal. So that and shears. Scrap. You. I'll leave that one in the new box too. How's it going, man? And that goes here. We'll make some shears. That way we can turn back time. We can find a way. And we need another fishing pole. Scrap, bolts, and rope. So actually, I should have all that in here except for the rope. We need more rope. Bam! Got a second one. I still think we used up pumpkin. It was Pumpkin King. Was it yours? You were lost. You lost yours, right? I mean, we might have, like I said before, we might have accidentally found it. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. Finders keepers. Let's throw some clay in the hole or some sand. Let's put some sand in there. We don't have any salt, so we'll use sand instead. There you go. I want. Do we have any? Yes! It pooped out another one. So if we can have 12, that's 4. That means we'll actually get 12, right? I don't. Whatever. I'm gonna do some more sand. Ah! My bad. There we go. It's completely full. Oh, we need to switch it anyway. Okay. Nice, man. Well, I hope work treats you all right. The traveling with the work, or however, you know what I'm saying. Hope you're doing good, man. Hopefully you're in a comfortable position of comfort. We're about to go fishing some more, so I wish I had some good fishing tunes. What should I play for fishing? I mean, we just do like that. We've been listening to it a lot anyway, so might as well. Where would we start? Dragon's Rest. No, not that one. We'll do Crystal Song. Since we're in the snow. There we go. There's some fishing music. Hey, I got the bait. We forgot the bait. There we go. All right, so we just actually, I'm going to cast all these, and we're going to turn them in and get our coins and get our final rep. I swear that fish is probably something my grandfather would say. Trap snapper.
Shut your trap, snapper.
Come on. Come on. You can do this. I believe in you. This is the most fishing I think I've done on a stream ever, by the way. Not just this game, but I mean in general. I guess we should, the only way we could beat this is if we play like Bassmaster Pro or whatever it is. Isn't there a fishing game out there that's like FIFA and it comes out every year and there's crap that really doesn't change with it and there's like DLC with it too? I thought I remember reading something about that. Yeah, Capone, exactly. But it's got a different number on it. There we go. I think the last actual EA game that I liked was actually the last actual BioWare game, you know, Dragon Age. I think that one, like, because they were working on it before they, quote unquote, merged or bought out, whatever. That's such a good game. And I feel like their last game, Anthem, had potential. If they No Man's Skied it, which No Man's Sky has got another freaking goddamn update patch too, content patch as well. If they at least tried to No Man's Sky it, I think that might have been able to turn into a good game, but it is what it is. Some of the core gameplay loops are pretty fun. TG joined us in that one a little while too. That was good fun. Is it Bassmaster? Okay. All right, Towson. Thank you. One thing, too, I appreciate about Graveyard Keeper and their fishing is that you can either use your left mouse button or E to do the main functions of it. So you can, instead of just sitting there the same way for, like, ever, you can actually switch up. Well, I'm glad you like it, Quasi, like that much. I thought it had a good base, and I was waiting for updates and then to come back to it, but I enjoyed it, like, for what I did do. It did horrible on stream. Once they got the bad rap, which is understandable. I'm not no hard feelings with that, but you know, being content creator like for live, I had to stop it. So, but it's understandable why I did. But I was hoping that there'd be like a huge like the Cyberpunk patch. There'd be a huge patch that comes out that's like, hey, we fixed a bunch of crap and made this better. I felt like it had good potential for sure. All right, let me do this. I mean, also too, like, not trying to be like appealing to everyone, but everyone has their own idea of what fun is or their enjoyment out of it. So I'm sure there's some games out there. I'm sure there's several games out there I probably play. People like, why do you play that? Or why did you play that? Phil's probably like that every night. JV, you know, been here for a little while, but dude. Phil's like, I've been quiet. Leave me alone. One more bait. My ex-father-in-law, he is like one of the top fishermen for bass fishing in North Carolina, and he took me out, and I enjoyed that. Because it was active fishing. It wasn't just throw it out and wait. It was active fishing. I thought that was great. I said, this is actually pretty fun. I understand this aspect of it. But I understand why people like the other type, because it's like just chilling and you're fishing. But yeah, it's still not like, I didn't feel like I had to go out and do it again soon, but I understood that a lot more. I have not really. Now I heard that the one that adds the zombie automation in it, Little Angel, is worth getting for sure. And from what I had read too, is if you plan to play with them, to do a fresh game with the DLCs already installed. Nice, awesome, Quasi. Well, it's probably not gonna. I feel like it's not. If it's still there, it's not gonna be there much longer. All right, so we have fishies. I have 14 of these. We're gonna grab all of our tokens. Holy crap! I'm rich. I'm rich. Let's go. I hear you, Lord Maelstrom. We can catch and release. Which that's how I would be about it personally, but I don't care. Other people do. But I had to catch and release. It was fun. It was cool to see how they migrated in the lake throughout the day too. I thought that was cool. There you go, Saboa. There, Saboa has some input for you there, Little Angel. I had to stop this for this music. I like these jams. We're an expert merchant. We have maxed out our reputations. Let's sell. I mean, is there any other reason to hold on to this? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, I didn't know if there was any other reason. Thank you. So titanium ore in our pockets. We can almost buy them out. Actually, if I go back to the ship, I might be able to. Let's go back to the ship. Yeah! True Blood Rain, good call. That would have been good too. Music elsewise. I hear with that Morgana, walleye. Okay, it's just boring to you. Was it? Isn't like tarpons and like golden dorados or whatever like some of the most like, and marlins like that's sea, are like some of the most insane like game fishing or whatever things. I'll be quiet now. I was just going to shut the hell up. JB, how about you just shut the hell up? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I mean, I'm not claiming any type of knowledge at all for that. I know it's just you know what I'm saying? Yes, let's go get our last one. Okay, Lord Maelstrom. If you let your eyes blur a little bit and don't really pay attention that much to the hotbar, you kind of feel like you're in Northrend. And then you start hearing the jams and that completely kills it, but Last one. Bye from here. Let's go. There we go. Ooh, hello, plasticals. Can turn you into more cubes. Nice. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if that's what you're after, you enjoy, but if it's not, then totally. It's just like anything. Nice. I feel. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're gonna try and put this thing down. Is that there we go. Total blood rate. It's pointing. I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm doing that. Let's shove this in the hole. That's true. Okay, okay, there you have it. All right, so we're slowly now. We already have 9. There's 14 plus 4 there. That's 18 plus 7. We might have enough. I thought you said for a second raptor fighting. I'm like, that's probably good. I don't know if you're really fighting raptors, but I mean, if they were real, I would have probably given up on raptor fighting before I even started, to be honest. But you said rapier. My bad. We're gonna check behind their total blood rain. We're gonna check back there. That sounds exciting. There wasn't any back here. It wasn't any in that one. Oh, there might be one in this one. Nope. And I forgot to check this again. Oh, there is another one out here. Another thing buried. Is that so, Hawk? Is that so? All right, this is getting closer. Look like it's going to the same spot. Yeah. It's not. Is that why it was giving me problems before? Yeah, it is. I'm not against it. It goes towards the actual thing we're looking for. It's just copper. It's just copper. That's I got to keep telling myself. We're here for titanium. All right, that's good. Let's drink some water. We got some crunchies still. That's great. Titanium all day long. What's up, Jester? How you doing, man? Yes, it is some raft. And we are doing some raft. Just a little bit. Nothing major, but just a little bit. Raft! And baked potatoes hang out with us, but that goes right there. We got us some nice steaks. We're gonna go ahead and grill those bad boys up right there. Portion them out in nice tasty size for us to eat, just to get a little munch on, you know what I'm saying? That goes right there. Shove. The music's crazy. Stop music. I don't need this. Give me the horns. That's better. That's better. Let's do one round of the metal, get out of my inventory. And I guess I should keep planks on me. Hello, Mr. Tiki. How you doing? I came up here to shear Bobby. Bobby, give me your... I was gonna say flesh, but you know what I mean. You already did. Give it to me. She could be able to get feathers from you. Don't give me them there. All right, those are going. Again, the count is going up. Nice. Coconuts. Coconuts go in here. And we got eggs over here. Nice. More salves for later. And a titanium. There we go. What is... I feel like we just gotta wait. How much stuff do we need? How much do we need to build this stuff? Where are we at? Where are we at with things? A grill. 6. We already had that purifier, so the grill is 6. Is there anything else on the screen? We already have you, so just the grill in this screen, it looks like. And then... we've seen the storages before. There's a smelter there. That's another 6, so that's 12. And then this refiner... That is 18. And that is 22. $25. That leaves 3. We have 25. We have just enough. Oh no! You had to save the anchor. No, we don't have enough. Why? Why total blood rain? Oh! Let's do this. Planks and rope. I still feel like if this is we're like right before the end of the game. I feel like a lot of this, I guess we could have started with it a long time ago, so it's not that bad. But we still wouldn't gotten a lot of these schematics until near the end game anyway. It's all right. It's okay, man. You're good. We're gonna rotate this. I think I'd rather have it the other way. Oh, I could do it like that too. I just realized it's a half rack. Massive strength with a nice. Let's rotate it one more time. I think I want it like that. It kind of sticks out, but when we come out the door, we can at least pop it here, or we can pop it up here. All right, well, since we've already made that, let's make something else. All right, what do we, so that's done, right? That screen's done, right? There's no other, no, we're good. We're good. And then up here, we had the next grill. Let's do the grill next so we can clear out 2 sections. There's that one and go into the scrap hole. Let's do this. Bam. Let your grill. I pressed craft. It did not do it. I didn't want to press it twice. There it is. I love batteries, man. Let's make another one because I don't want to be using... We need plastic, scrap, and copper. Battery. All right, let's see how this works. Let's do this. Since we haven't had Bruce for a little while. I see what you did there, Hulk. Next, how you doing? That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat right there, boys and ladies. That's a lot of meat. Personally, I would have just made, with all the other stuff we make, the other grill we had before it, I would have put a rack on top of that. It probably has better ambient heat than this one. That's what you wish, she said, Grumpy. Ha ha! Yeah.
Follow. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I still wish we had like make a battery that we actually have a system that had like maybe 8 batteries on it or something that are connected to like a charger, and then have wires running off of that to power the objects, and then have to worry about managing more biofuel or something too. Yeah, Talson, that's a lot of meat, isn't it? We still have 8.
Tasty goodness has arrived.
Total Blood Rain, thank you for giving us sub to Ghost. I appreciate it. I don't have that now. I don't have it yet. We talked about it. Everyone yelled at me. Actually, no one really did, but I just wanted to add that in.
Tasty goodness has arrived.
And thank you for giving us sub to Grumpy Pop. Thank you. That's a lot of meat right there, guys and ladies. That's a lot of meat. What I don't like is that they're using the flat top section of their electric grill to. I mean, you could do steaks like that too, but you know. Yeah, thank you, Total Blood Rain. I appreciate it. All right, that's cooking up. I guess now that we've got, that was the only titanium thing left in here. We got the only titanium thing that was in here left. So now all we've got left to worry about. Oh, we still need to do this, don't we? Okay, but I feel like it's the same thing. It doesn't feel like it's that much there. All right, I'll get close. Hold on. Sizzle time. Here you go, Pendrag. Here you go. Don't cough all over the steaks. God dang. Shut up. We're trying to listen to the sizzle. You like that? You like that, Pendrag? Is that good?
Now the steaks are sizzling. Sizzling now. 6 of them on an electric grill. There's seat light on the top rack.
Wait, I'm supposed to have one of these mics, right? Is that what it is? Ah, we're done with the meat. Too late. Too late. All right, we're back to Normalville. There we go. Whatever this is, if this is even normal. All right, so that's made. That's made. I'm not worried about you, but what I do want to say are these. I hear you, somebody. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for the scary 6. That gameplay loop got boring to me in that game, but it was gorgeous oceans in it, and I like the visual, the stylized they went with. And I know a lot of people love that game, so I have to be. I'm treading on thin water when I say what I say. So you want me to do that one next? Yeah, something like that, Hulk. Something like that. Is that what you want next? Is the wind turbine? That was a lot of stuffs. All right, we have the circuit boards now. Plank! All right, we got the wind turbine to meal. Oh my God, that's a lot of turbine. Is that an outboard? That's 4 at one time on its own thing. So, okay, that's cool. That's not bad. You mix in the advanced batteries with that too. Which, by the way, what does that cost? I should have made that instead of the other one. It's never mind. It's titanium. There we go. Oh, so we gotta get that. Let's get that because we're gonna need to buy more at the next stop. I mean, there's that. There we go. I guess I should get batteries up here. Was there anything else in this one? Was there no better? No, that was all the engine we got. Okay. I was wondering if there's upgraded engine. I mean, there's that. We have enough for this one too. So, oh, this or the smelter. Ooh, I'm gonna try the smelter. Oh, bricks. We need. I made bricks earlier. We were sciencing things. Where did I put it? I had bricks. Where's the bricks? I had already had these made, and I made extra bricks. Where did I put the bricks? Where's the bricks? Here, I know I might need this in a second, but let's... I thought I put bricks somewhere. I had like 6 of them or something like that. Cherry berry kombucha. TG, I mean, if it's not your thing, then yeah, but yeah. Lightly fermented? You don't like fermentations? Do you like kimchi? Okay, well, there you have it. So, do we get to put in a water fountain? I feel like all this stuff, but do we get a water fountain too? Let's make bricks. I guess I'm glad I didn't use all these up because now I need bricks because I thought I had bricks. I need 10 bricks. I need 9. Watch, I'll have them back. I'll have them laying on the ground somewhere up here. No, I picked them up. Let's put them here. Yeah, that's the fermentation. Say it's an acquired taste is probably accurate. I would probably go with. So if we make this one, this leaves us with 1. So we need to get 6 more cubes total. 5 more cubes total. Yeah, 5 more cubes and we're golden for everything. That's not bad. That can go in the other hole. There you go. You can hang out with your buddy in there. Next time I'll eat that. I'm gonna put these meats away. What? What about my face? You talking about my face? Now I'm thinking about my face. Why are you making me think about my face? Well, what face? What face?
The games now. You now. Little items. The games. Yeah, get games, more games, what are you doing?
What face? All right, let's get back to work here. Oh no, you're gonna don't start the Griffian. We don't. Hey, Phantom Piper, we're getting all the titanium done. I don't. Oh no. Why you? God, yeah. Just. I'm just gonna go ahead and just fall in the water. Okay, I can't even do that right. So you had to bring attention to that. Why'd you? Griffian, man. You know. You know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're on land. We gotta change the music again. Then we go back to this one. There we go.
Tasty goodness has arrived.
It's Soul Blood Rain again. Thank you for the gift sub, man. And then we'll play this music, but then we get close. Then we turn this off. There we go. Because we're into this music now. I don't see any blueprints. I don't see any blueprints at all. I don't see any blueprints. Nope. I see no blueprints whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about, blueprints. That was the good one, Griffian. That was the good one. I don't see any blueprints at all anywhere. Does anyone see any blueprints? I see. No one said. Everyone said they don't see any blueprints. What? I'd be willing to, so we would need 6 trash cubes for that one, in all honesty. Is canteen holds more water? It's not really a water fountain. The rest are visual, so the advanced one is just a visual one. Is the canteen just hold more water? Canteen, what? Oh, 10. Like 10 drinks, is that what you're saying? I still feel like this stuff comes in way too late. Like, you know what I mean? Like also like thinking about changing out to titanium nets. Like the higher end nets, like I feel like that stuff comes just way too late. Like unless if you're a perpetual player past the point of the story, it's understandable that it's not too late. But if you're playing like story wise and stuff, you would have gotten some of this before now, obviously. But still, like water was never really an issue for me either. It would have been nicer to have that. I don't know. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just thinking of it as a gameplay way. I feel like that stuff if the crop plot is just a visual, I mean, is it just to look like nicer? I'm not trying to talk myself out of it. I'm being honest. Like, is there any like, does it automatically? Do I not need a sprinkler with it or something? Does it? You have to travel. I agree a lot. And at that point, too, I mean, again, it depends on your play style. You could do it. You could do it and have it a little earlier, but then even the access point, that would make sense with the canteen more so. But then, like, if you're grinding it for the titanium, I guess to have it before you get the blueprints from the storyline, but... Yeah, I guess that for you it was like that. Like for me, I just made it with a water bottle, and I never really had issues though. But again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different play styles. Good night, Phil. All right, let's grind some more stuff for some more cubes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Griffian. Like, I can see that, again, if it's in a playstyle, but for me, too, like, once you have the backpack as well, that's one extra slot, potentially, too. Also, if you're getting into the drinks, but whatever. I'm not trying to be negative guy here. I'm just like... Yeah, you have a good night, buddy. Hey, look, we have magicalness, so we're going to go backwards. Turn it on. No, go backwards. Turn it on. And then lift anchor. Yeah, I agree. It'd still be spinning, though. I didn't add any foundations. Yeah, didn't do that. I was thinking that's what it might be. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. I was kind of thinking that maybe it was a buggy thing. Yeah, let me just do that instead. I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to restart the game. Yeah, but I haven't added anything else before this point. Like, there's, like, nets-wise or anything-wise. It's been fine. Eat the... There, give me your body. There you go. Oh, there's eggs. No! Get off my arms, Bobby. I forget which way I went, so I'm gonna go around this, and we're gonna go that way. It just holds more-ish, which I think is nice, but I feel like the cost value, like the first nets, they pay for themselves because they collect the mats, not, the barrels and stuff like that. They collect the mats that pay for it on top of it. The return on investment is there. You don't collect anything really with titanium in it to help pay for the nets, so... Unless you like really have a huge raft and you don't have time to go clean out your nets frequently. But even then, who's gonna grind that much titanium out to make a big raft there too, So your ROI sucks. I think it's a cool idea. Some of this later game implementation, I feel like they need to shuffle it some. I like the idea of the rep thing. But they have to give you rewards with a storyline. Yeah, it's a hard thing to balance. All right, so what we're gonna do is scour the oceans yet again to get enough to buy the last thing we want to mess with. So the smelter too. We got the bricks dried. We do. That'd be different. I agree. If it needs to add some sort of value other than just holding more. I think most people that play Raft are constantly running their nets when they're going anyway. Now snip, 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 snip. Don't make me snip too low, Bobby. You're growing that hair. You're growing that hair, Bobby. Oh, don't pretend you can't hear me. Some mountain oysters. Or something, just something that adds value on top of it. Just here you have more, but it costs you titanium. Eat the potatoes. Potatoes. Yeah, we'll go this way since there's nothing this way. And that marker there is to the other place I'm not worried about. So we're just gonna go this way. So I'm just gonna shove whatever in the hole, like this right here. I'm gonna shove this in the hole. And we have the bricks on us here. We have this brick that gives us all the bricks. And smelter boy. We should have, did we put the scrap in here too? We did, but it's not enough. We need plastic and scrap. I'm gonna throw some scrap in the hole. Oh, we need a bangu. You're an idiot. Potatoes. Nice. I hear that becomes more of a thing as you get older. How humongous are you? Oh my God! I don't have I'm not worried about it. We'll grab what we can. Let's get this done. I was just thinking like of Gollum saying that. What's potatoes, precious? What's potatoes? There's that. All right, so, and then we grab you. Grab you. That looks pretty handy dandy. I'm not gonna take anything from that one. That looks pretty handy dandy. We definitely need to get more vine goo going on. I was making a battery. Why did I do that? All right, let's grab some of this and see what happens. Hello, Mr. Thrifty. Yeah, man. You smell this, man? I'm calling Domino's, man. I feel like I've been to that one, so I'm gonna go to this one. It's just seaweed, Mr. Vito. There's nothing going on here. It's just seaweed, man. It's just seaweed. What are you talking about? Night Boots, you have a good one, man. More titanium. Yeah. We're hungry. Eat food. Blah, 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 blah. I got you. Get back. It's my pocket. It's my pocket you need to go to, not the floor. Get in my pocket. There you go. Good job. That's kind of cool. I feel like the size that it takes up versus what you get out of it, there's value in that. Battery, how much did it soak up? How much did it heat the battery? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. And no more wood to worry about. There's that. So you in here. Goes in there. Let's put this in a spot. We have these in here. Why are they in here? I have more spears. Nice. And that goes in there. We have the box here. We got titanium to do next. We have copper to go in here. We have the circuit board goes in there, and that goes in there. Let's go over here, shall we? Let's put. Oh, I'm gonna shove some of these in the hole too. Let's shove those in the hole, shall we? Let's put this upstairs too. Wind, water. This is probably the most newish looking like device that we've got. Like, does that look like something that was already? Yeah, this looks like less repurposed, more newish. If it was Disney seaweed, we could call it a Mary Sue. All right, let's see here. We just have a little bit more of that to do. And we need 6. Put that in there. I'm actually, this is pretty cool. I think 2 of these would be great. We'll watch for it then. Let's wait for it to spew its stuff. All right. You gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. There it goes. Nope, it does not. It does not, Pendrag. Denied. Denied, Pendrag. Denied. Oh, that's not safe. go. All right. We still need to shove more stuff in holes too. I forgot about that. So yeah, we're almost there. So that's enough right there, isn't it? Wasn't it 3 for it? My inventory is a hot mess right now. There we go. Nice. Okay, so all that's in holes. We're good there. That's cooked up. Oh, we're already done here. Oh, I like how it will separate. That's cool. I'm down with that. I'm cool with that. I don't like the door being like this. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Griffian. Oh my God.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for follow. I appreciate it. Let's pop this right here. There we go. So what does it take to make the cantina? How much is that? Is it expensive? Like the value proposition on it. Obviously, after using it so many times, I'm sure the value pays for itself to a degree, but what's the cost on it? Does it use titanium as well? Reasonably cheap? Okay. With some gold etching on it too. Is that what's up? There we go. There we go. And then there's this one again. There we go. That feels pretty good. And we're just waiting for more stuff to shove in holes. I don't want to shove the wood in there. That wouldn't be good. Do I have excess of? I guess we could shove some rocks in there. I don't know. I don't really care. Oh, that's not even doing a thing. Okay. That's 4 more. Yeah, they added like a, I don't know, I was gonna say a new chest or something that might have titanium in it, but it can't be picked up by nets or something. I don't know. Oh, good night, Hawk. You have a good one. Thanks for hanging out this evening, and thank you for the bitty bits. You have a good sleep or whatever it is you're off to go do. And do. Actually, we just need to get to that island. What we'll do if we have to, we'll mow down the entire island and shove it in the recycler hole if we had to, but we don't. So there you have it. I've been thinking about how I wish like freaking Forager had multiplayer. And then when they hit the multiplayer wall, they just drop the game. That's what it looks like anyway. Like, there's so much more they could do even for a single player for that game, I feel. Like, that one has a lot of potential. I really wish they didn't drop it. I know there's mods and whatnot, but still. Hot Frog guy was really nice, too. He might be working on a Forager, too. Who knows? Maybe using something, a different engine too. That's speculation on my part. I hope he is. Right there. Yeah, I guess your first time playing it might, but it's the pacing on it's nice. It's a good mix balanced game of like the Zelda-like with the I guess what I was talking about for stamina-driven games. It's a good bouncy. I've got to where I've got an end game in that in about 6 or 8 hours now. If you push for the void ASAP, it really speeds you up. The only thing you get like gated on is how long it takes to craft stuff. I have to check what my best playthrough is. But it's somewhere around there. Probably 8, around 8, not 6, probably closer to 8. And I might be talking on my booty, but you know, who doesn't do that from time to time? I think I could swear it's around 8, 6 or 8. 8. I still want to say 6 or 8. I think it's a great game. So if you're into any potential chance of you being into that kind of game, you'll really like it, I feel. Even in the state that it's in, there's enough to get your money's worth out of it. All right, let's get prepared. Yeah, I played it on, well, my Switch is dead now for some reason. Oops. I played it on Switch whenever I would, like, take a break from here, which has been a long time. But I played on Switch and then played on Steam. But Switch makes me appreciate having a PC. I'm not gonna lie, Switch makes me appreciate having a PC. I'm just not into that. I mean, I do because it's something, but you know, it makes me, yeah. I feel like this should be on 4. Let's get our salve already. We get our cubes. Let's chop off the wood. I'm gonna go and throw these in here too. Is this one up top? I think this one's up top, isn't it? I got smacked! Let's grab that. Don't tell me this one doesn't. I just gotta have one, doesn't it? Pendrag, you get a good. There it is, right there. You have a good sleep, man. Sky Goat is coming at us. Ha-ho! Still got hit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go get yourself a rock. Yeah, man. You know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. You want some of this? What? Okay. Yeah. I'll get the next one for sure. That was just another warning shot. I usually give him like 5. What's with over there? Those are really good rocks. Okay, I need to shoot higher. I might hit the tree when I do that. I have to get rid of it because if I'm trying to sit there and buy stuff. Yes! Wait, is it stuck? Where you going? Oh, that was dumb. What? What was that about? Ah, I thought that was close enough, but it wasn't. What? What? Hey, I'm not getting that one there. I keep shooting a little low, so I feel like that I'll hit him this time. I'm not worried. I got this. I got this. Bam! Good. Stop the music. We're good. We're good. We got him. We got him. He's dead. It's dead. D-E-D. Dead. Nice. That was, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might have like centered into like grounded, how their aero mechanics work, because theirs do go straighter. This one has more of a drop than the grounded one, so maybe that's what's happening. I didn't bring the coins. You son of a biscuit. We'll just drive over here. Get up the hill. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. There we go. I don't know what that is, but so I'm not going to say yes or no, Jester. Oh, pinball. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, we'll hit that up. I mean, honestly, after this one, once we get this one, we'll have all the titanium hit. I'm down. We'll do that. We'll do that. Maybe grab some of the wood, I guess. I don't know. I guess we could put a top on this if we have time. Or maybe in the front. I don't even need this up. Grand Piano is staying, but I feel like the sails, like it's like old. We're not going old school. This is a new school one. Oh my God! Just go back to your spot. Thank you. I have to say, I think we did pretty good. I mean, like today, honestly, I thought this was going to take longer than it did. I think what it is in my brain is that I have MMO-itis when it comes to rep grinds. So when there's a rep grind, my brain already thinks about how many days to weeks it's going to take to get the rep done. Like when I say days, like days played, not days in a row, like days played, like 24-hour spans of playedness. I think that's where my brain was. The horns! Raft! Buckets! That's where we're going right there. That's what I'm talking about, Lord Maelstrom. Man. I mean, we did though. I didn't know. I wasn't sure how much we get done in a stream's worth, but again, that's what I get for having MMOitis. TG with his very tasty quotes. Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting, but I wasn't sure. I was kind of again, trying to complete it, you know. I don't think I'm skimping out by not picking up those blueprints, because I feel like if the advanced crop plots really don't offer anything, like everything we've made so far generally offers something pretty badass for what it is. And if they don't, I feel like we'll have done a good completion on that. Again, going with a simplified raft is interesting. Not my usually, you know, way of doing things, but right here. Yeah, I think I mean, like, as in my needs, I might have to craft a few things, but I don't I still have a 20 stack in there. I don't feel like if I do anything, it's because I want to, not because I feel like I had to complete something. Again, I'm not trying to draw anything out either. We'll see what happens when we get to the point. Oops. There we go. I need to get the coins. That's all I needed. Bruce, you can't have my coins. Bruce. Wait, how good is the refrigerator? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it's just another container, right? Is it just like a visual thing? Is that what it is? With some slots? That's one thing. I even, whenever this came out, this storage here, for the cost of it, it used to store a lot of items, but it takes up a lot of space. I don't feel like that was actually an advancement. Like how these are stacked with each other are so much more clean and more space in it, if I remember right, unless they changed it. Batteries are dead. Let's put this here. Let's put it up there. Yeah, just in that too. Yeah, I don't forget what I was saying, but there we go. Oh. I mean, I have 3 more cubes. I guess I should go buy another one. Yes, it is, Jester. It is. I feel like we should have this other stuff already going on. And then like at the end we get the thing where it has a battery cell like I've been talking about. I feel like at the end they should give us that. Like then you don't have to, it's all the batteries are in one spot. Ah. Oh, that's just like a decoration. So we know from the storyline the air horn scares away bears. I mean, I guess the only thing that seems valuable to me is the trading post cassette. If it plays this song, I'm down. But anyway, let's go back to the ship. Oh, before we do that, actually, let's go back to the ship. Let me grab more steaks. There we go. Grab this too. And then let's do this. I want to at least check the islands. See if we get a count on how much is in here. All right, Noxa, you have a good one. Two, three. And this bad boy is all the way over here. I'm digging up a rock, and it has more titanium.
Tasty goodness has arrived.
Total Blood Rain, thank you for giving us something Noxa. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for the gift subs tonight. So there's only one, but it had titanium in it, but... Oh, there's another one. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So back here. Since Garbaggio.
Tasty goodness has arrived.
Irvin, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's get some sub love it. Let's get some hype in the chat. Y'all are amazing. But you've been amazing this week. Thank you very much. I think we are clear. Hey, Jester, thanks for the bitty bits, man. Clear. Yeah, so there's 2 here, huh? I don't even care about the cave right now. Oh, thank you for starting up a hype trade. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hey, yo, we got a hype trade. Go. And let's go over here. I'm gonna throw this up here. And we have 4 more to smelt. Let's get the titanium. There we go. And then we already have these ones in here. So that gives us 8. And we'll have 12. Sassy, thank you for the plus 4. Thank you very much. Let's get some words. Yeah. I don't know. My brain's where it wants to be today. I'm not really sure where it actually wants to be, but thank you very much. We're good. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're professionals here. We need 20 plastics. There it is. Last one there. How big is this guy? Oh, it's not that big. Oh, it's big. Well, I could go here and then connect it in there. Huh. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, this because of this? Your face is on vacation. I mean that in a nice way. Okay. There we go. Let's try this out. Yeah, thank y'all very much. Let's shove this in here. I know I'm hungry, but we'll be fine. Oh, there's a meter on this one. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't have enough honey to do anymore. I'm not really worried about it, but. And then it goes in the. Oh, nice. And then it goes into this. Oh, that one's empty anyway. What if we just throw in a couple just to kind of bump it up a little bit there? I want to see how much that fills it up. So we'll go ahead and get this one almost all the way done, so we can kind of see how much this gets filled up. Oh, I don't have a full amount of honey, but. All right, so that leaves us with 5 still. I really don't want to make that. I feel like I would be more inclined to make the battery. But I still feel like that's a waste. I'm gonna make 1. I'll go ahead and do that. I did it. Let's change out this one with it. Because that seems like it's getting used the most out of all the battery powered stuff. Other than the radio. Okay, so it wasn't. Are you filling up the engine? Engine's filled. I actually don't need this connected anymore, but I feel bad because it's... It does. But, you know, it is... I guess we could go get... We'll go ahead and do that. How much do I have? I have 2 left. I have 2 left, but I did get... we're right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go buy some more titanium right quick. We'll put one in the smelter just to have it. Or the grill, but I don't really... Thank you, G Tiger. Okay. Well, there you have it. Thank you very much, man. Thank you so much. I wasn't scared. I was making sure y'all were awake. That's all. I was making. You're awake now, right? Thank you very much, man. Oh. That got me. I don't know if I jumped out of my seat. I don't think I did. I think I raised my arms in the air or something like that. I didn't wave them like I just didn't care, but it was still. I felt like I was airborne for a second. Oh, you were just resting. Okay, there you have it then. Thank you, man. Can I put you on top of this thing? That wouldn't be safe, would it? It wouldn't be like, would OSHA agree? Would that OSHA be okay? Open flame over our fuel? It should be fine. It's fine. I'm just saying. All right, are we good? Yes, that's cooking. Let's take it. Next, is it? There is nothing else filling up now. I just want to know, like. There's a tick there. So this, you never put it. I like this a lot compared to that. I feel like out of the upgrades, like the smelter's nice too. Don't get me wrong. And the grills, okay, there we have it. I like this the best because it's incorporated in the system. This is something, an early on like goal. Once you get in the fuel system, early on goal. Well, whenever you get access to it, get it up ASAP type thing. All right, we still got some time, I guess. All right, Pumpkin King, get some good sleeps. 9802. I have a question for those that know the chat. How long is the last island? Is it long or is it not long? Is it like you're there and it's done, or is there something that goes on? I such is the case usually, Jester, but there might be others that do. Last island is the longest. Okay. Until then. So if I didn't mess around too much, oh man. Okay, Rosa, thank you. Turn this off. I'm not sure right now then. Or what? Or what, Lord Maelstrom? We'll go ahead and start driving. I don't even wasting time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but like I don't want to waste. I mean, what would we do otherwise? Because that's all that's really left right now. Like, what would y'all prefer? Yeah, I'd ask Hulk to do a poll, but I don't know what he would poll. I don't want to have start it and then finish it because I'm actually helping out with something with Pepper tomorrow. I've got she could drive about an hour to take him to a special vet to get an eyeball looked at, and so I need to get up at a decent time. So I would thank you very much for the hype train, G Tiger. Thank you very much. I don't want to be it too late because I have to go to bed to get up to help out a little Mr. Pug Boy. So, or I would be down just to finish it tonight. I'll let him know you said that, Jester. I'm sure he'll know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into that, man. We're in a weird predicament here, though. And what I'll do is make sure we've got something else lined up for Friday. After we beat it, we'll have something else lined up, too, because I don't want to drop out. All right, we beat it in an hour. Thanks, y'all, for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I am not trying to do that. So let's do this. Let's head there. Let's just head there. I'm willing to look at the very, very first thing that we get up to once we get there. And we'll see where we're at then. But this combo with the anchor and stuff in it, I'm down. I like this combo. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hulk. All right, I was trying to say yes, probably, most definitely would be the answers, right? We'll probably play one of the Lego games. Soul Blood Rain, not at all. No, we're not going to do that. I was thinking about, since we talked about it before, maybe some Stanleys. People said since we like buckets here, we should probably play that, so we need to find out what the deal is, you know? I gotta see what the options are. Hold on. Up all night. Nah, get your beauty rest. Let's go to 12 potato aim. You're not getting any of that. Like I said, I got to get up early to take an animal to get help for an animal. That's an hour away. There's no way I'm running 24-hour stream. I'm letting you know right now. I appreciate it. He's not watching. He's not watching. Are you busy harassing someone else, Hulk? Is that what's up? I'd be down to do that sometime in the future, though. I'd be down for it. I don't know if I don't want a cam on me when I'm sleeping. Like, let's say like a really badass game comes out that we were really hyped up for that comes out. I'd be willing to consider that if people would actually watch it. I'm sure people need to go to sleep though, so. Yeah. I believe you. All right, Rosa, well, thank you for hanging out late with us. You have a good sleep. I will say this about this game too. They've done a good job in keeping the consistency of the difficulty level whilst still like giving new challenges within that difficulty scale, I guess you could say. They've done a phenomenal job with that. A lot of times like you have a lot of jumping around of like that was super, well there's some super easy with this, but generally like super easy to, you know, like super hard. This has been around the middle spot really well. They did a really good job balancing that. I played plenty of games where it's like, again, it's been all over the place. I'll play the horns. Let me ask the horns. Is it the horns? We're gonna get the horns? Yes, we got the horns. And no, I'm not worried about everything because we're not using it. I feel like I don't want to waste your time watching with me just filling up my pockets all the way. I saw what you asked there, Dragon Tears. I feel like I have more than what I need to accomplish the goals I feel that are ahead of us, or the challenges ahead of us. I don't want to artificially extend. I'm trying to be really good about that. Like like some people might feel like that with base building when I base build, but that's how I build even off camera. So that's legit, like taking forever and sometimes and OCDing it to a degree. But Yeah, with the thing I've been trying to do this year where we finish games, also trying to be like honestly playing through too. Being a collectionist and all, you know. Did that thing finish? Oh, well, we've already been running the engine, so I can't really see. It's still kind of full. All right, there we go. We have 1,000 more meters to go. I don't know, unless some crazy thing. It'd be awesome if we were like we're floating down and then all of a sudden we come across like a T-Rex swimming or something. Have some random events. Like in the middle of the night, one time you see a UFO go by. See the UFO go by. Or, you know, other things like that. That'd be funny. They had like random, like 1% chance things happening. At least there's a good amount of garbage on the way back. And was there nothing in front of us either, like Big Island wise or Medium Island wise, so. There we go. Nothing worth. We'll put that right there. Let's put you on 2. I'll actually put you on 3. I'm gonna put this up top though. Screw that. I'm not even carrying it around. The bruised bases go in the hole. No plasticals, so we have that. So let's drop off the wood. There we go. Stone was right here. Let's go here. Drop you off. Right here. Baked potatoes. There we go. Crunchy times. Got the barrel. There we go. There we go. Right there in the middle. And the thing is, too, we got plenty of biofuel right now as well. Like, it's just like, again, I feel like we got it. We're there. I feel like we're there, you know? Oh, no! Wait, never mind. That right back where it was. There we go. Right in line with it, too. I don't remember that one. Do we have a dino named Lips? Is that what that was? Or is that your character's name that time, Hulk? Is that what it was? What am I keep on picking it up? What am I doing? There we go. So, do y'all remember when this game was on itch? Was it itch.io? Before they even switched to the Unity engine? Do you remember that? Before they decided to get published by Axolot? Do you remember that? It's come a long way since then. I've got to say that. It's come a long way. I see a building. To the right, some it is. I don't know if you call that land or not. It looked like it was like the floaty raft thing stuck to like the skyscrapers. I mean, if you ever got in like some super bad waters with structures like that around and you're attached to it in the middle of like a storm, I don't know if I'd like that or not. I watched a thing about one of the ships that sank with all hands on board during Hurricane Joaquin and how serious that business was. That was some serious business. And just to think about how that situation in a place like this would be like. So this is the end here, huh? I do have to say, I'm glad they added the Arctic biome islands too. That was a nice mix up. You got the desert, you got the Arctic, you've got the Balboa style. Well, that's more deserty-ish. Then that's like Caravan Island. And the tropical anyway. All right, we're gonna pull it in. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. All right, well, there's stuff right there. They look like hyenas or something. All right. We're not going to go on. Yeah, right, Hulk. Yeah, right. We're not going to go on there. We will save it. We're going to save it. We'll come back. Friday is the day to finish the game. But I do have to say, we did get all the titanium stuff that mattered done, I feel like. We got the upgraded anchor. Got the new smelter in here. We got the electric grill. We got you in here. I mean, we had the windmill up top. We have pianos.
Now, with the irons, with the games, with the good. Yeah, with the games, more games, with the good. Yeah.